Morning, everyone. It is just after 10, sometime in March. It's supposed to be spring, but we are getting a light dusting of snow here in Cambridge. Ain't that lovely? Just on my way out to get my morning Hortons, get my energy mud fix. So last night, I went out for a spin with a buddy of mine, and you know, just one of those times where go out for a talk or something or another, and we talked about all kinds of things, you know, being passionate about God and about our ministry and life and that kind of stuff, and we talked about girls and sex and marriage and that whole mess we got to put up with. And one of the things we talked about that I figured was worth mentioning was endurance. And in Romans, it talks about, suffering develops endurance. Endurance produces character, and from character comes hope. And one thing he said to me was, you can't skip ahead. You can't change the order of things, right? In order to build endurance, you need to go through the suffering. You can't just build it. And we all know those times of suffering. We have those days or weeks, sometimes years, where things are just kind of low. It's not fun anymore, right? And those are just things that you just got to kind of sit through and put up with. And it feels like God's not there. And, sometimes you say, God, where are you, man? Like, you're supposed to be here. You made these promises. Never forget that when God makes a promise, He keeps it, right? It's there. It just might not come about the way you expect it to, or the way you want it to, for that matter. So I guess I'm just saying this morning, and maybe it's even just to myself, is to just hang tough, hang in there, because there's something on the other side of this, suffering will produce endurance, and that perseverance and endurance and knowing that you made it through, that's a good feeling in and of itself. But even more than that is through that you're going to learn things about yourself. Endurance produces character, and you're going to, when we suffer and make it through the other side, that's when we find out who we really are. That's when we start to see the glimpse of the people that God made us to be. And from that, we can look back and be like, wow, God brought me out. There is hope. There is a God. He is out there. He does care. So that's my little spiel for this morning. Provided I make it through all these trucks and get to the drive-through, probably have another one up for you later on in the week. Take her easy, fellas and ladies.